The tragic tale of Justine Vandershoot begins as a story of youthful romance, but rapidly descends into a harrowing narrative of jealousy, betrayal, and a heinous crime that shocked a community. Justine was born on March 30th, 1986, in Napa, Napa County, California. Justine grew up in a close-knit family. She had an older sister named Christine, and her parents, Don and Lynette, were described as welcoming and nurturing. Justine was a student at Maidu High School and lived in Christian Valley at the age of 10. Her school life seemed to be active and involved. She had diverse interests, including cheerleading, baseball, basketball, cars, and cosmetology. These interests point to her being a well-rounded individual with a zest for life and various pursuits. Justine was known for her strawberry blonde hair, fair skin, and freckles. She got a nose ring in her teenage years, which reflects a sense of individuality and style. Standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall, she was also described as having a positive attitude, professionalism, and maturity beyond her years. She secured an assistant position at Auburn Cardiology, where her work ethic was highly praised. She was known for seeking out work, taking on additional duties, and having a good rapport with patients, demonstrating responsibility and ambition. The Vandershoot home, a popular gathering spot in Christian Valley, reflected the family's welcoming nature. It was here that Justine's paths crossed with Daniel Bezemer, introduced by her sister Christine. Despite initial indifference, Justine and Daniel's relationship soon took root. Daniel Bezemer, whose life predominantly revolved around computers and video games. His social life appeared to be minimal, and he was known for spending significant time playing video games. Daniel was a student at the same school as Justine, but he dropped out less than 10 credits shy of graduation. Despite his academic setbacks, he was noted to be bright and punctual when he was still attending school. Daniel, who was 18 years old at the time, had strong feelings for Justine from the beginning of their relationship. Daniel exhibited signs of jealousy and possessiveness. This included incidents where he expressed discomfort about Justine changing her cell phone password, possibly indicating trust issues in their relationship. While Justine's life was on an upward trajectory, marked by her professionalism and maturity at Auburn Cardiology, Daniel's life was starkly different. His world revolved around video games and a job at a car garage, with little social interaction beyond the apartment he shared with Brandon. This divergence in their worlds set the stage for what was to unfold. September 1st, 2003, marked a turning point. After helping her mother and spending time with Daniel, Justine set her sights on an important job interview. However, the following morning, in the early hours of September 2nd, 2003, Lynette, Justine's mother, woke up and noticed that the front door of their home was ajar. Upon checking Justine's bedroom, she found that her daughter was not there. The TV in Justine's room was on, her purse was still there, and her dog was on the bed. But Justine was absent. This discovery, coupled with the fact that Justine's truck was also missing, led to the realization that Justine was not at home and potentially in trouble, setting off alarm bells for the family. Justine's family immediately sprang into action, launching a frantic search for her. They were joined by friends, neighbors, and members of the community, all concerned about Justine's sudden disappearance. A pivotal moment in the search occurred when Justine's truck was found at the Meadow Vista Park and Ride. The search expanded beyond the immediate vicinity. Volunteers and search teams combed the area around where her truck was found, including nearby trails, parks, and other potential locations. Despite the lack of substantial leads and the growing dread about Justine's fate, her family and the community held on to hope. They continued their efforts, hoping for a positive outcome. The arrest of Daniel Bezemer and Brandon Fernandez on September 17, 2003, brought a chilling truth to light. Driven by jealousy and fear of abandonment, Daniel, with his roommate Brandon's help, had orchestrated a sinister plot. Through tapping Vandershoot's phone line, driven by jealousy and fear of abandonment, Daniel, with his roommate Brandon's help, had orchestrated a sinister plot. Tapping Vandershoot's phone line, Daniel's insecurities were fueled by overhearing Justine's doubts about their relationship. In the days leading up to the crime, Daniel and Brandon prepared for their dreadful act. They dug a hole in a remote wooded area, intending it to be Justine's grave. This step underscores the premeditated nature of their crime. On the fateful night, either late on September 1st or in the early hours of September 2nd, 2003, Daniel and Brandon executed their plan. They used their relationship with Justine to betray her trust, luring her out of the safety of her home. The exact pretext they used to coax her out remains unclear, but it was likely something she believed to be innocent. Once isolated, Justine faced the unimaginable. In a secluded location, Daniel and Brandon attacked her. This brutal assault was not just a physical attack, but a profound betrayal by someone she had once trusted. After the attack, in an act of extreme cruelty, they buried Justine alive in the pre-dug hole. This barbaric act was not only a murder, but a manifestation of their desire to exert ultimate control over her life and death. In the case of Justine Vandershoot, Daniel Bessemer and Brandon Fernandez initially did not confess directly to their involvement in her murder. After their arrest on September 17, 2003, they underwent police interrogations. During these interrogations, they eventually disclosed their roles in the crime and provided information that led to the discovery of Justine's body. Their confession was a critical turning point in the investigation. It brought clarity to the circumstances surrounding Justine's disappearance and death, and was instrumental in the legal proceedings that followed. The trial culminated in 2005 with Daniel and Brandon found guilty. Daniel received a sentence of 25 years to life, while Brandon received 15 years to life. Yet, for Justine's family and friends, the verdict brought little solace. The memories of Justine, her enthusiasm, and the life she led remain etched in their hearts, a bittersweet reminder of what was unjustly taken from them. The Justine Vandershoot case is a stark reminder of the importance of understanding and addressing the warning signs of unhealthy relationships. It highlights the necessity for awareness and education about relationship dynamics, especially among young people. Daniel's inability to accept Justine's growing independence and his catastrophic response to perceived rejection underscores the critical need for open conversations about trust, respect, and autonomy in relationships. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this story moving, please hit the like button to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Your engagement helps keep these important stories alive. And if you have any thoughts or feelings about today's topic, please share them in the comments below. Your insights not only enrich our discussions, but also help us create a more connected and informed community. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.